Hi guys, Righteous Rhema here, bringing you your dose of truth for the day, and that is this. When you go into a new territory, a new place, a new location, a new environment, watch out for these 5 types of people. Now by watch out, I don't mean like scary, like they're gonna get you, whatever, but just be mindful rather. Be mindful of 5 types of people that you will meet in a new environment. So the first type of person that you will meet will be a door person. The reason you will meet a door person first is because you will either be outdoors or indoors. Location. You're always somewhere. We're always somewhere. So you're either going to be indoors or outdoors. And if you ever want to get indoors, you will have to meet a door person to get you in the door. Get it indoor. So, and the next person you will meet will be a hallway person. There will be a door person and then a hallway person. Then you will have 3 options after that, and there will be a closet person, a what I call a big room person, and a stairway person. So there's door, hallway, closet, big room, and stairway person. And I also know another alternative for a stairway is elevator or escalator person. Okay, so when you go to a new environment, just be careful who you connect with. Ask yourself, for the purpose that I have on earth at this time in this season, who do I need to be connected to? And so, of course, you need a door person to get you from outdoor to indoor. But you don't stick with indoor people. You don't stick with door people for a very long time. You get with the door person just to get in the door from outside. Then with the hallway people, you don't stick with them either long term. You just use them to get, not using him like in a bad sense or using her in a bad sense, but you utilize them to get you to the next place that you're supposed to be, right? We don't go into a building just to twiddle our thumbs. When you go to the hospital, you don't just get in the door of the hospital and just sit there. You don't go down the corridors of the hospital wing, whatever, the ER wing or the maternity wing, and you don't just sit there in the hallway. You go to a building with purpose. So you have to ask yourself, why am I in this building? So you don't hang out with door people. You don't hang out with hallway people. You just utilize them to get to your location. Now, here's the tricky part. The next step is you will either be in a closet, a big room, or a stairway, or a stairwell. A closet, a big room, or a stairway. Now, I'm not going to say it's a bad thing to be in a closet, but closets they tend to be, like little cramped, little spaces, and you don't have a lot of room for movement. It's like a pantry or a closet, whatever you want to say. It's not a place you want to be long term, especially if you're an ambitious person. You don't want to be stuck in a closet setting. You want to be free to be, seen, not to show out or show off, but you want to be, you got to be seen a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're in a closet environment, you will find yourself kind of, stuck, and you're brought out when you're needed. I have a closet over here. It's like our winter coat closet. We don't go in there except for once a year when it's winter time. We don't go in there a lot. So these coats, they're cute and all, but they don't get seen except for a few months out of the year. And so watch when you go to certain jobs or churches. Another word for a closet is dead end. So you may be in an environment where, it's safe, but it's a dead end. There was a church I was thinking about joining in Memphis. Great church. If you join this church, you will be delivered from every demonic spirit. You will be healed. You will go to heaven. You will be saved, but that's all. You're just going to be in a box until you get to heaven. You might as well get in the coffin early and go to heaven. No offense to this church. Wonderful church. The pastor lived what he teach. I appreciate that. But it's all the members were kind of they were just stuck. They were stuck in a little, not coffin, but a little closet. It's like a dead end. All their gifts are pretty much die in the closet. They may come out to be put on display for every once in a while for sorry, I'm gonna get my phone. They may come out just for a second to be, used for an event or whatever once a year probably. But that was their whole destiny in a closet. Nothing wrong with that because we should be humble. Christians should be humble. But some of us have purposes that they're not gonna be fulfilled in a closet setting. I'm sorry. Now, the next place that you will go if you're in a hallway and through a door from outside will be a big room. You can tell I'm in a big room because my arms are stretched out wide. You can hear the echo behind me. I'm in a big area. I'm in a big space. And so these areas are good. They're cool. They're cool too. It depends on who you are, what your purpose is. But in a big place, it's not the same as a closet, But like in a big room, it's like you're on display, but you're on display for a person or for an organization. So there's a church here in Memphis. It's like, I call it the cool kids church. Like, you know, if you go to that church, if you get a position in that church, it's because you must look good, you smart, you got good degrees, you got a good business, you sing well, you prophesy well, you play the instruments well. Nothing wrong with that in and of itself. But if you have a bigger purpose, you know, everything you ever do in that church is going to be used for that church's, you know, brand. So it's like, okay, this is so-and-so's prophet, so-and-so singers. Nothing wrong with that in and of itself. But it's like, if you have a bigger purpose, or more ambitions, in that type of church setting, it's like you only be, it's like a showroom. Another word for big room is like a showroom. So people can come, unlike a closet you can't go in anybody's closet. They put you at the closet when they need you. But in a showroom or a big room, it's like a showroom. They put you on the counter, put you in the glass menagerie, they put you in the china cabinet. Oh, look at my pretty plates here, look at my pretty knickknacks here, my Waterford crystals here, and you know, it's like people can come in when they invite them in, and they can see you when they tell them they can see you. And when they do see you, you can't leave. You got to stay there and be on display. Nothing wrong with that in and of itself. But that's just your purpose. You are on display for this. This is the so-and-so's room. This so-and-so church's room. You know, this is so-and-so's music label. You come in here and you're my artist and you give me this much percent of your, you know, sales or whatever. Ticket sales or album sales, whatever. So again, nothing wrong with it if that's your purpose. If that's your purpose, that's your purpose. Whatever. I don't care. But then the fifth type of person that you will meet in a new environment is a stairway person or an elevator person or an escalator person. So the thing that all three of those have in common, stairway, escalator, and elevator, is that they connect two different levels. You know, stairs, you go from here to here. They connect level 1 with level 2, level 2 with level 3, level 3 with level 4, level 4 with level 5, you know, so forth and so on. Same with elevator. Elevators can go through every single level at will. Escalator is like a faster staircase. It saves you a little time, you know. Escalator. So these people, they don't care to have you on display in their glass menagerie or their closet or their pantry. They just get you to the next level. A stairway is kind of like a hallway. You know, you use the hallway to get from this door to this door. You know, you don't be put on display in a hallway. A hallway may have a little end table or something like that, but a hallway is not really for display. The hallway is just to get you to the next room on that floor. But a staircase gets you to the next level in that building. So if you're an ambitious person, you may want to get with some stairway people to say, okay, this person here, they have connections with people on my level and then people 2 levels above me. I want to connect with these people. And there are people who are not meant to be indoors. You know, some people are just not, they don't care to aspire in your building. They don't care to aspire to have a title in your building. You know, they're just like, I'm just outdoorsy. Okay, I'm an outdoorsman. So people like that in the Bible, they remind me of that. I would say, you know, of course, John the Baptist, you know, Jesus' older cousin. He just was out there in the wilderness. A voice crying out in the wilderness. He was eating locusts and, you know, honey. He just was out there. He went, you know, Jesus had no place to lay his head. Jesus was just, he wasn't accepted by the people in the temple. He was just on his own. You know, Jesus was not he didn't care to be well known or have a title or position in a building. So some of you all are not meant to be like known by your name. You're not meant to have some great name or some great title. So it's all about your purpose. What is your purpose in life? Where are you supposed to be? Again, I don't go to random buildings and sit there in the doorway, looking around in the door jam, looking around. I don't sit there in the hallway, walking up and down hallways. You know, I use hallways to get me. When I go to the mall, I don't walk around the mall just in the hallways. If I'm going to the mall, I'm going to buy something or to get something. I'm not to get a service or a product. I'm not going there to waste my time, to twiddle my thumbs. So if you're an idle person, IDLE, idle, have nothing to do, don't know your purpose, you're going to walk around in doorways and hallways doing nothing, playing up and down stairways. But if you have a purpose, you want to find yourself somewhere in a large room. You may be serving in an organization or a church or whatever, or a business, you being a CEO of a company, whatever. Nothing wrong with big rooms. If you're in a big room, you can be on display for a long time. Now, the issue comes when you're no longer what's hot, and then, okay, now you're out. She's the newest singer. We want to put her on our stage. she's the best new dancer. Let's put him in our, on our stage, whatever. It's like the issue with big rooms is that sometimes you can feel like you were used when when you're getting older and no one wants you anymore. You're no longer on display. That's the issue with big rooms. Closets again, claustrophobic. And you feel like you only bring me out when it's time to be used. So like some people may say like with some Muslim cultures where women are like supposed to be totally covered up and don't say nothing, don't do nothing, only come out with me or stay in the house all day long. That's an example of somebody who may say that's a closet culture where the women are not supposed to have a purpose, don't go to school, don't drive, don't vote, don't do nothing but sit here, and don't just be my wife and come out when I want you to come out. So again, if that's your purpose in life, then that's fine. It's not about everyone need to get outside, everybody need to go upstairs, everybody need to go to the highest level of the building. That's not what this is about. This is about knowing your purpose in life. And you won't be fulfilled with the wrong people. You won't be fulfilled in a hallway. You won't be fulfilled in a door jam. Now, you might be a door. You might let people in to something that you may not be great at. You may just be in there, but you may be a door person. So not just about who you'll meet. It's not just about who you'll meet. It's also about who are you. You may be a hallway person. You're a case manager. You get people, I'm going to get you to this resource, this resource, this resource. I can't do anything for you, but I will get you to the right person. If you're a closet person, if you're a person who has a closet, you want a bunch of people in your little, your little closet, and you just pull them out when you want to. Look at my cute girlfriend, look at my cute boyfriend. You just bring them out when you want to use them. So closet has a bad connotation. I'll be honest with you. Big room people, they can be like that. They can be like closet people. They can afford more of a platform for more people to give more glory to themselves. So it can be a bad thing too. It depends on, whatever. And then of course, stairway people, they don't care to acquire you. They don't care to have you on display. They don't want to, just have you for their own display. And, look at my pretty, I got this woman here, my side chick here, my girlfriend here, my baby mama here. They all fine, they all bad. And you come into this room, this large room, and you walk around like in a museum hall, like a museum room. And you go around the museum, you're like, oh, that's really nice Rembrandt painting. That's a really nice Matisse painting. That's a really nice Picasso painting. And it's like all the paintings, they're all masterpieces, but they're all in your museum to get your museum money. They come in to see all the stuff that you collected. But it gives you glory, you the money, and the artist or the painting, the masterpiece is kind of up there just like, I'm the masterpiece, I'm just sitting out here on this wall. So, so if that's what you're doing at your church or your organization or whatever, you're going to feel, or your family, you're going to feel used. You're going to feel like, I'm just on display for you. And if I can't be in your room with somebody paying admission fee to see me in your office or in your building, I don't have a purpose. I don't have a purpose in life. And again, if you're an outdoorsman, you don't care. You don't care to be an evangelist, missionary, chief apostle, prelate, bishop. No offense to all those titles. But if you like outdoors, like you ain't got to call me no title, no name. I'm going to do the work without the title. I'm going to win souls without the title. I'm going to feed people without the title. I'm going to clothe people without the title. Some people are like, they just have that type of heart, missionary, evangelist type of heart, where they're like an actual missionary, actually go do missions for the Lord. They actually go evangelize and win souls for the lost. This is not a video just about church and stuff. I'm just saying, as an example, some people, they don't have to have the title. They just do the work without the title. And they don't have to do it in the name of, this is my pastor so-and-so, bishop so-and-so, I'm doing this, and this denomination, I'm doing this, and this organization, this nonprofit. They're like, I'm just doing the work. I'm just doing the work. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you all learned something. When you go into a new environment, ask yourself, who am I connecting to? What is their purpose? And then in your own world, when people come to me, what is my purpose? Thank you guys for watching. Please share and subscribe to Writeous Rhema. Bye-bye.